We have been on an exciting journey in providing students with opportunities to engage in STEM learning experiences. This year, our work started with the STEM leadership team in reviewing and revising our STEM design loop for our teachers to incorporate into their classrooms and guide instruction. We chose to transition from the EDP, the engineering design process, to a problem-solving process because we believe that STEM learning encompasses more than just constructing and building things. We've worked diligently to establish a system for inquiry and problem-based learning. We collaborated with other schools to learn how other buildings have successfully integrated a culture of STEM learning within classrooms and brainstormed ways we can successfully and continually improve our current practices.
In kindergarten, we are the first level. We're the first step in learning. So there's a lot we need to teach them so that they understand how to collaborate and how to work together and how to be a team. So we take our STEM lessons, we take our science and technology and math, and we teach them how we can work together, we can share, we can learn, and throughout the year, little by little, we pull back and just act as facilitators and allow them to experience it, stepping in when they need a little bit of help.
We really like to use engaging and real-world examples so that we can catch the students' attention. It helps them relate not only what we're doing in class to the real world, but it gives it some purpose.
We try to incorporate them into science and social studies activities as well as our writing activities. We did the book Balloons Over Broadway, and students read the book in the media center with our media specialist, Ms. Pope. And then from there we got some ideas about how we could create our own parade. We used technology through dash robots. We coded them to follow a specific parade route. Students used math in that as well. We knew that the dash robots would travel so many centimeters far. With the robots, they were able to test their routes and then go back and reflect and improve their routes to make them work.
We include all subjects when we're using the problem-solving process because it just is naturally how it works. So we all come together and collaborate and plan on how we can put our specific units together, not only in the STEM aspect, but in an overall aspect to make more sense to our students.
When we did our social studies unit on American Indians and where they lived and how they used their environment to obtain their food, clothing, and shelter, we integrated some reading and research and finding information and facts for students to share their information with others through informational writing. And we went through the problem-solving process to complete that task. But then students also were given a real-world example of how they may need to travel and carry things with them. And so students created devices or bags that they could put books in to carry those from one place to another. Once they were complete and followed their plans, they tested them out and then went back and reflected on ways that they could improve their designs and shared that through Microsoft Flip videos.
We're always throwing in math lessons and science lessons and reading and writing all together, and often we'll take a book, and after we read the book we'll talk about the different angles of the book, but we also try and see how they can attach the story to themselves. How does it affect their world? And that's when we start bringing in the real world implications of our lessons and how they can take what they've learned and translate it out into the real world.
STEM learning is prevalent in everything we do at Ball Ground STEM Academy. It's not just something students experience when they go to the STEM lab, it's embedded into all of our classes and is part of our Tribe program, where we focus on continuing to foster our positive school culture and engaging in community service projects.